阿當做咩唔去㗎？阿當做咩？
當考柴咯。
啊係喎，佢而家仲
我啲骨未埋翻好，我父母都唔會俾我打嘅。
哦，係喎，你聽到添，你聽到。
即係我係想打嘅，但係唔得咯。
哦，好啊。我哋班仲有邊個籃球隊啊？除咗佢
Kel
咧
，Kel 揾打針。
我 Kel 冇打針，所以冇得打喎。哦。好。Okay, for whatever reason I can tell more. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me check the attendance. Let me check the attendance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7. 8. Who is number 8? Number 8. Yeah, number 8. 邊個8號？Emmeline，林思怡喺咪度？ Alright, next. 9, 10, 16號係你係嘛？
係咗。
17、18、23咧？咦 ，Kel 咧？23咧？
唔知喎。
Kelvin 係咪23 ？Kelvin 係喎。哦，唔係呢個。24、25、30、31、32。睇 Emily 啊 ，Emily and Kelvin 啊，好。And let me see. Okay, good. Okay, for others, please turn on your camera so that I can see your face. Otherwise, I will pin your video. I will pin your video here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yes, let me share my screen first. Yes, good. Good. 睇唔睇到啊？Okay, my good. Oh, good. Let me share my screen. Yes, good. Here. Page 5. Let me see. Please turn on your camera. Okay. First of all, today we are going to learn some questions about complex interest, and then after that, I will give you some time to do some exercise and also to complete the quiz that I gave you yesterday. All right. So this is what we are going to do today. All right. First of all, before I forgot, let me tell you one thing. Yes, here. And before I forgot, so let me tell you once again. So next Monday, we will have the test. So test 2. Chapter 2, test 2. Oh no, sorry. Chapter 3. Sorry. Chapter 2, test 2. Sorry. Chapter 3. Chapter 3, test 3. Next Monday. Okay. Please turn on your camera. Okay. Next. All right. So here, let's go to page 5. Yesterday we have learned a concept about complex interest, and then here let me do a quick revision with you. First of all, here, when we have this example. We've done this example yesterday. So here, what you have to pay attention is that, first of all, when we use this formula here, this formula, the principal times 1 plus the interest rate bracket to the power of something. So this is a formula to find the amount. So this is the first things you have to do. Second thing, we have to look at it here carefully here. That is, here is combined yearly. And then we have to find the amount after 3 years. So here, 3.5% to the power of 3. However, if it is combined half yearly, so here, because we have to combine half yearly, right? So this is 3.6% PA, which means that each year it is 3.6%. So if each year it is 3.6%, combined halfly 每半年一次咧, so therefore, first of all, we're going to divide by 2 first, for the 3.6%, so that we can find the interest rate for half year. And then we know that it has to be combined half yearly. Therefore, here, and then the period is 3 years. We have 6 half year. 3年裏邊應該有6個半年嘅. So here we have to write down to the power of 6. All right, so this is the way that you can do. All right, so here we have question 1A and question 1C, right? So here I'm going to give you, I think, 3 minutes for you to complete question 1A and 1C. Now, and one more thing, I want you to yes, complete 1A and 1C, and then let me see. 1A and 1C, and also question 2. All right, so these 3 questions. Please complete these 3 questions. I think 3 to 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. And then if you have any questions, please ask me. So here for question 1A, yearly, combined yearly. 1C, combined quarterly. Question 2, combined monthly. All right.有問題嘅就問啦。I'll check the answer at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Yes, test 3, chapter 3, November 15th. Don't forget to turn on your camera. Okay. Okay. All right, let me show you the answer. Question 1A. 1A, we can see that, let me write here. We have to find the amounts, right? And then we can see that it is a period of 2 years, 4% per annum, and then combined yearly. When you see that combined yearly, which means that, right, this time will become very easy. First of all, principal, multiply bracket 1 plus here 4% only, because it is a yearly interest rate, right? So it is an interest rate per annum. And then combine the yearly 2 years to the power of 2. All right. And then use your calculator to find out the answer. It should be 37856. So the first one, question A. Question B, we have discussed yesterday. So here, question C, amount equal. So here, the principal, $60,000 times, so here, 1 plus, all right. We can see that it is period of 5 years. Interest rate is 5% per annum, combined quarterly. Quarterly, 每一個季度啦，每季啊嘛 quarterly. So here, combined quarterly. So this 5% is a percentage it's an interest rate for a year, And then in 1 year, we have 4 quarters. So here, first of all, 5% divided by 4. So each quarter, we have to find the percentage for each quarter first. 一年有四個 quarter, 所以除5% 除4啦. So each quarter, this is the percentage for each quarter. And then to the power of, so here 5 years. 1 year, we have 4 quarters. 5 years, that means we have 20 quarters. All right? And then use your calculator to find out the answer. It should be 76922.23. Don't forget to write down correct to 2 decimal places. All right, so this is question C. Question 2. Question 2, we know that someone borrowed $50,000 with an interest rate of this one, right? With an interest rate of 12% per annum. And then it is compounded monthly. So how much he owned after 2 years and 3 months. All right? So very easy, right? First of all, we have to find how much he owned after 3 years and 2 years and 1 month, which means that we are going to find the amount. The amount he owns. So first of all, that is the principal is $50,000 times 1 plus. So here 12% is per annum, right? But here we know that it combined monthly. 每個月嘅一次. So therefore we have to divide it by 12. 計返每一個月嘅 interest rate 先. So here 12% is a year interest rate. So here we're going to divide it by 12. All right, and then to the power of, so here 2 years and 3 months. 2 years and 3 months, it should be how many months we have? 因為我哋要計 month combined monthly 啊嘛，即係要揾到有幾多個月啦。So here 2 years 咧就應該 12 months 啦 plus 3. Apparently we have 27 months lah. So to the power of 27. All right. So use your calculator to find the answer. It should be the dollar sign 65410.44. Correct to 2dp. All right. First of all, it is not always that we need to correct it to decimal places. Simply, we have to look at and follow the questions. Here in this exercise, we have to give the answer correct to 2 decimal places. We have already the questions have already been written here, right? So here, and for this exercise, we have to correct it to DP. However, later, let's say in the test, you may encounter other criteria or other rules. So read your question. Maybe some of the question asks you to correct to the nearest integer or correct to trace effect. All right, so here you have to look at the question carefully. All right, so this is question 2. All right, and anything you want to ask? All right, if no, and then we go to the next page, question 3. Here, question 3, next page. So here, question 3, again, we can see that it is the principal is $80,000, right? So $80,000, and then the interest rate here is 4.2% per annum. So here it should be the interest rate, right? The combined interest rate. So here, very important, combined half yearly, 每半年 combined 一次嘅, all right? And then we have to find the combined interest. So this time, we do not need to find, we are not asked to find the amount. We are asked to find the combined interest after 5 years. 5年之後嘅 combined interest, all right? That's, again, please try to do it by yourself now. And then let me give you some tips. So when we want to find the combined interest, first of all, we have to know, we know that our very first step is to find the amount first, and then minus the principal so that we can find the combined interest, all right? So here, 2 minutes. Bob, are you here? Bob. Okay. Emily Lin.
Teacher Jason。
Yes。
我想問下咧，頭先好唔小心瞓過咗頭，遲到咗10分鐘，之後前面有冇講啲咩重要嘅嘢
？Just now I have showed you this one, the answer for page 5 here.
Oh. I know, but this is we talked about this last lesson.
Yes. We do not teach any new things. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Let's go to here. All right. So here we have to find the combined interest, right? So as I mentioned before, for combined interest, when we encounter the combined interest question, our very first step is to find the amount only, and then to make some changes for the amount so that we can find the combined interest. All right. So first of all, we have to find the combined interest, right? So for combined interest equals. here, when we want to find the combined interest, apparently we have to find the amount minus the principal so that we can find the combined interest. All right. So here, the amount, it should be the principal times 1 plus 4.2%. But here, combine the half yearly. So therefore, divided by 2 to the power of, so 5 years, which means that we have 10 half year. All right. And then we have to minus the principal. The principal is this one, so that we can find the combined interest. All right. So try to do it now. Try to find the answer now. So here, if you have correct steps here for your calculator, so it should be like this. So don't simply copy the answer. I want you to at least to try to use your calculator to find to type it first, to enter the expression first. 要識撳機㗎呢一課，就算你識列式都要識撳機啊。All right. All right. Okay. And any questions so far? Any questions so far? So here, for the compound interest, what you need to take care of it to pay attention is that actually it's very easy to press the store the variables. All right. What you need to pay attention is here some points. First of all, this position. The second one, this one. All right. So two things you have to pay attention in order to arrive into correct expressions. All right. Next one, example 6. Here the example. So here the example, we are going to enter some level 2 questions. Before we go, first of all, we can see that last lesson and today we have already learned the very direct question here. Learn how to answer the very direct question. Let's say here we have to find the amount directly, find the compound interest directly, right? And then here now the new examples, example 6 here. That is the EN example. Can you see the EN example? So here we are going to find some unknown, not that directly. So here, first of all, we know that Ian deposits some money in the bank, some money only, but we don't know how much. All right. Next one, at an interest rate of 2.8% per annum, combined half yearly, and then here, help me change it to here. He got an amount of something. He got an amount of this one after 2.5 years, and then we have to find the principal. All right, and then we have to find the principal. All right, so this is the case. All right, what we need to do is to find the principal, right? So you have a different, you can have different methods to do it, but what is the most direct way is to try to let $P be the principal, right? When we let something, it will be easier for us to set up the equation. And then we know that, the P here multiplied by, because we know that the amount is 64319, right? So we are going to find the amount. So P is the principal multiplied by 1 plus 2.8%. But here, 2.8%, we have to divide it by 2 because it is half yearly, combined half yearly. For 2.5 years, it should have, there are 5, all right? So 5 periods. All right, 5個半年嘅 2.5 年應該有5個半年 all right, and then it equals the amount. After that, solve this equation. All right, so how would I do? First of all, I'm going to solve this one. I'm going to find this one first. This one. So 0.028 divided by 2 plus 1 to the power of 5. So you should have something like this here, 1.07 something. And then use the answer key. All right, so here, 964319 divided by the answer. Therefore, we can find that the P actually equals 60,000. Is it? Let me see. Correct to the 有冇寫？yeah. So this time, again, this is a very good example. Correct to the nearest dollar. So no longer the 2DP no longer two decimal place. So someone asked me, let me see. Someone asked me, why is it 5? All right. So it is easy to understand because we know that it is compounded half yearly, 每半年嘅一次. And then this is the period of time is 2.5 years, 2年半啊嘛，2年半咧 so that's why we have to multiply by 2 so that we have 5 periods. 一年有2個半年啊嘛，所以2年就有4個半年咯，咁2年半加埋咪5個半年啦，係咪？So here 5. All right, and then finally answer the question. Therefore, the principal is $60,000. Okay, so this is question 6, example 6. All right. Okay, and anything you want to ask? 有冇人有問題要問？ All right. If no, and then please complete question 4 now. Question 4. At 2 minutes, 2 minutes to complete question 4. 2 minutes. So this is what I want to test you. What is the power here? Think of it first. $21 months. Think of it. How many quarter is it? Is it for 21 months? One more minute, and then I will check the answer with you. Check the answer with you. Okay, here we go. First of all, let's read the question together. So here we know that Nancy have deposited some money in the bank, and then the interest rate is 6% per annum, and then it compounded quarterly, and then she received a combined interest of this one after 21 months. So here we're going to find the principal. All right, many information here, but try to combine it. Try to combine them all together. All right. So first of all, we know that
其實處理公司大小事情同處理員工福利一樣 ，smart 啲就可以輕鬆啲。AIA 有完善嘅一站式企業業務方案，有齊強積金、團體保險同一系列嘅僱員自選保障方案。我拜你。
We have defined the principal, right? So here, let $P be the principal. And the next one, we know that the combined interest is this one, 3245.93. Therefore, we have to use the P so that we can find we have to use the P to find the combined interest first. All right? So here, P multiplied by 1 plus 6%. But here, we know that it combined quarterly, so divided by 4, right? Close bracket. To the power of something. Hold up. Here, 21 months. 21 months. How many quarters for 21 months? How many quarters for 21 months? Is it 21 divided by 3 or 21 divided by 4? So which one is correct? Divided by 3 or divided by 4 is correct. Here. Divided by 3. Yes. So some of you may confused because we know that here is divided by 4, right? So here it should be 21 divided by 4. No. So here, let me tell you how to think of it. First of all, here, this one first. 呢個位呢嘅呢一個. So this one. This is the percentage that according to the combined interest. So here, let's say combined quarterly. So here we are going to according to this type of information to determine this number. All right. So this is the first things, and the second thing is the number of period. So we are going to think 21 months 一個21個月有幾多個 quarter 呢？一個 quarter. So one quarter we have 3 months. 一個 quarter 有3個月。All right. So here we have 21 quarter, right? Sorry, we have 21 months. So here, 3 months have 1 quarter is 3 months, and then we have 21 months. Apparently, it is 21 divided by 3. So here it is 21 divided by 3. All right. So here 21 divided by 3, therefore it is 7. All right. But you may ask, but why it is here is divided by 4? 因為 here this 6% it is 1 year. This is a 1 year things, right? So 1 year equals 4 quarters. 呢個6% 係一個1年嘅嘢嚟嘅。1年有4個 quarters, therefore we have divided by 4. But here 21 months, 一個 quarter 等於3 months 啦，即係3 months 等於一個 quarter 啦。所以我哋就要諗啦，21 months 咧就應該係除3啦，兩邊同時除3。All right, so here will be the things that you have to pay attention. pay attention to this one, especially when we convert between quarter and month and also quarter and year。你見到係兩個 convert 緊兩個唔同嘅嘢㗎。呢個係由 year 轉咗去 quarter 嘅嘢。呢邊21呢個咧，除3咧係由個from the month to the quarter， 所以係兩樣唔同嘅嘢嚟㗎，所以唔好睇錯啦。All right, and then let's go back here, and then we minus the principal so that it equals the combined interest. All right, and then how can we do it? We have 2p, right? So how can we do? How can we solve the p? We can take out the factorization. Take out the p first. Okay, and then this very complicated things, use your calculator to find out, and then 32459 divided by these things, and then you can find the p. So here the p will equals correct to the nearest dollar. All right. So therefore, the principal. Don't forget to write down the final sentence. So therefore, don't forget the dollar sign. So someone is confused. Yeah. 好啦，又講多一次啊！呢個除3定除4咧，就 depends on 你由邊度轉邊度。All right, let's say here 由21個 month 轉去 quarter 咧，咁即係應該係 quarter 同埋 month 之間嘅關係。So therefore it should be 21 divided by 3。好啦，但係呢度 6% 咧，呢個 6% 咧係1年嘅嘢嚟㗎嘛。由年轉翻去 quarter， 1年同 quarter 咧應該係1同4嘅關係，所以呢度就要除4啦。All right? Is it clear? Do you think that it is?
Teacher Jason.
Yes.
其實咧，即係你而家講完呢個之後，我而家連嗰個 compound half yearly 都唔係好明，可唔可以從嗰度開始講過
？Compound half yearly, which means that the previous page right here. 係咪啊？呢度 B 嗰題係咪啊 ？B 嗰題half yearly 咪真係半年咯。半年嘅話，我哋就唔需要諗到頭先咁複雜啦。半年嘅話咪1年嘅係 3.6%， 所以半年咪除2咯。
但係我係諗緊，即係佢係每半年喺某一個事情上面換嗰個利息㗎嘛，咁佢半年就換一個，咁可能。
Sorry， 我聽唔到。
我唔係好明。
sorry， 可唔可以講多次？因為頭先我聽唔到。
我係覺得唔係好明點解除2。
點解除2？因為佢每半年計一次，係咪？每半年計一次，咁即係將一年咧就 3.6%， 咁每半年計一次咪要將呢 3.6 除翻2，咁咪計到每半年個 percentage 係幾多咯？
但係佢呢個 3.6 咧，佢係principal 嘅 3.6 定係？
呢個 3.6% 係全年嘅 3.6， 全年嘅 3.6%， 全年嘅 percentage 係 3.6。
但係佢係 compound interest， 咁佢嘅 interest 唔應該係全年噶嘛，佢係半年計噶嘛。係
good， 所以咪要將 3.6 除翻2先咯。
咁樣除2就得啦。
係啊，除翻2咪計到半年計嗰個半年咯。係啊。
好啦。
Yes。好啦喎，繼續啦。Okay, let's go back to here. All right, so this is the answer for question 4. All right, and anything you want to ask? 有冇人有問題嘅呢度？ Any other questions? I think the most important, the most complicated point is the here, right? So divided by 4 or divided by 3. So here, most important point here. All right, next one, next page, page 7. Page 7, so here, all the questions, we have to discuss all the questions, I think. First of all, question 6. Here for question 6, 6A, very easy. 6A, very easy. But 6B, look at the question carefully. All right, so do it now. All right, I will check the answers with you 3 minutes later, 3 to 4 minutes later. I think question 6A is very easy, right? So the answer is 36414. And then for question B, what I want you to pay attention is here. And here, it increases by 0.6% PA. So you may think that it is a bit confused when you see that it increases by 0.6% PA. So what does it mean here? You may have two things here. I think you may consider 2 things. First of all, let me see. Yeah. So here, first of all, we know that the original interest rate is 4% PA, and then when it is increases by 0.6 PA. So what is the new annual interest rate? So do you think that the new interest rate is 4.4 plus 0.6%, or 4% and then 1 plus 0.6%? Which one? F 我陣間先答你啊，我攞呢度先。So here for question 6B here, which one is correct? It increases by 0.6%. Question the first one or the second one is correct. 佢 increase by 0.6% 喎，係咪？以前教過，唔係喎 ，increase by percentage 要乘以1加咁樣噶嘛，係咪啊？ So which one is correct？ 有冇人知啊？有冇人有 answer？Anyone have answer？
嗰個係4.6% PA。
Yes, very good. Yes, when you see, yes, here actually some tips. Yes, good, good. Here you can see some tips. That is here, 0.6 PA. So which means that it say that for each year per annum, it increases by 0.6% per annum. So it should be the first one. All right, the first one is correct. So when you do this question, when you do question B, you may treat the annual interest rate to become a 4.6% PA. All right. So the second one is incorrect. All right. So it should be the first one. Okay. All right. So based on 4.6%, you may do it now. If you have time, you may continue to do question 7. I will discuss with you later. Oh, okay. Oh, 我知啦。Evan 啊，你嗰個問題咧，你睇下我答你嗰個位，咁就咧唔一定下下都係除嘅，可以乘嘅，因為你由 month 轉去 quarter 就係除啦，因為變細咗。但係咧由 year 轉去 quarter 咧，咁就應該係變大咗嘅數字代，所以係乘4咯。咁你睇睇 ，OK？ All right. Any question? Here, question 6. 有冇人做唔到啊 ？Question 6. The answer. Let me show you the answer. Or you may check it by yourself. Question A, the answer is. Question B is. Okay, so this is the answer for question A and B. All right. Is the reason why the interest rate increased on period because of the extra. Emily Lina，Emily 嗰個問題咧，the reason why the interest rate increased by 0.6% PA，純粹係因為個銀行突然間加咗個利率啫，咁就咧同埋 Mr. Lee 又額外儲多15,000蚊入去銀行啫，唔關佢儲多咗先至，純粹係因為銀行突然間俾高咗個 interest rate，但係佢又同一時間咧擺多咗15,000蚊入銀行。Okay, and Evan, please read the answer, the check box. All right, okay, hold on. And then question 7, question 7, a bit confused here. Question 7, let me show you. All right, here for question 7, we know that the interest rate per year per annum is 4% combined yearly. 每年計一次嘅。And then Marcus want to join a saving plan of the bank, and then he deposit $20,000 at the beginning of each year from 2012 to 2014, which means that right this time very important. This time we know that 2012 at the beginning of 2012, let's say it is January 1st. He saved up $20,000 into the bank. 2013 again. 2014 again. All right. So this is the questions. 有人問我幾時 free 食 fat 幾時 2DP？ 頭先講咗啦，呢個答呢度一開始咧，成個 exercise 一開始咧係。叫你要全部 correct to 2DP 嘅，除非題目咧再額外 specify 話要點樣做，如果唔係咧呢個 exercise 全部 2DP。Alright， 好啦 ，and then next one， 有人睇到喎，so this is the case， 即係話咧今次唔係一開始有個錢存入去啦，而係咧每一年嘅開始都有錢存入去咯喎。So here a bit complicated this case. Alright, question A, we have to find the amount that he obtained at the end of 2014. 2014年年尾有幾多錢咧？總共 amount 啫嘛，本利喎。Okay, the principal with the interest, with the combined interest. All right. So here, first of all, we're very complicated. Well, how can we find? So very easy. Think of it like this. Think of it by separate this free money. 有三嚿錢噶嘛，我將佢分開嚟睇 ，which means that we can try to treat the first one, the first $20,000. It put it into the bank, and then we know that actually it goes through 3 years. 係咪啊？2012年頭，全年嘅2012年啦，全年2013同埋全年嘅2014年，去到2014年嘅年尾，所以有3個整年嘅。So it is not 2 years, it is 3 years. All right? 好啦 and then another amount of money, another money here. The second part here. 由2013年嘅年頭開始，所以2013年全年同2014年全年。So here 2 years. Finally, this one 1 year. All right. So we can try to treat these three monies into three parts, and then we find the amount by separating these three parts. All right. The first one. Compounded yearly to the power of 3. So this is the first part. 第一 part 嘅我2012年1月1號儲嘅錢咧 it has been gone through 3 years， 應該經過咗3年，去到2014年年尾應該經過3年嘅。So therefore combined 3 years. All right? And then plus, the second part, 2 years. The second part, 第二 part 嘅最後啦。The third part, so this is 1 year, right? So to the power of 1, do not need to write. Okay? And then use your calculator to find out. Let me give you, let's say 10 seconds to use your calculator to find the answer. Yes, Emily, yes. All right. So here the answer should be the side 64,929.28. Okay, and then question B, the total interest. We know that the principal, we know that the amount is this one, right? And then we know that the principal is the sum of these three. So therefore, the total amount would be記住個 principal 今次係3個2萬蚊喎，我哋入咗3次錢落去㗎嘛。All right, so here the answer should be just simple subtraction here. Okay. All right. So this is the questions. All right. Okay. I will stop here, and then for the remaining time, I will let you do the quiz. Please hand it in to me tomorrow. Okay. 剩翻5分鐘自己做埋佢啊。剩位時間係咯，自己做埋佢啦。OK。睇下有冇問題要問我啊？嗱this question is a bit difficult. This question 7 is a bit difficult, but I think you can handle it. You can handle it. For question 7A, for 7A, you can use this method. This method is is very easy. However, some of you may try to think of it like this. 呢個第二個 method 都可以嘅，我寫埋出嚟啦。Question 7A 都可以嘅。但係咩咧 ？So the first year, 2012年儲咗2萬蚊落去 ，and then go through 1 year 啦。So it is 4%. So this is the amount after 1 year. 呢個咧係2012年年尾嗰個 amount 嚟嘅，係咪 ？And then 2013年年頭 we add $20,000 as well. And then 繼續咯，呢度成個係2013年年頭有嘅錢嚟嘅 ，and then multiply by 1 plus 4%，係咪啊 ？And then 呢個就係2013年年尾嘅錢啦。And then plus $20,000 again. So this is 2014年年頭嘅錢，再成嚿乘以1+4%，呢個係去到2014年年尾嘅錢啦。So this way, it is also okay. But you can see that actually this is very complicated, right? But actually when you try to simplify this one, these expressions, it will become like this. 會變返呢個樣嘅。所以咧，自己返屋企 you can try to think of it. So this one, you can try to think of it. So this is here. Let's say it is 12月31號嘅 and then here all the things here.咁成個就2014年嘅係啦。有冇執書包？
係咩？
Jason，
呢一題 correct 係咁樣喎。
呢個 Jason，
係咪應該？
你計錯數喎應該。等等啊，我就 combine half year 嚟喎。Yes， 係咪 M 係咪先 M 未問我嘢啊？
係啊。
係
想問下而家仲使唔使add 翻嗰個 correct to 2DP 啊？
correct to 2DP 呢題你講第7題啊？
即係嗰啲冇講嘅，但係你話要
係啊，第7題呢題咧，你試下撳機咧，我冇記錯呢度係呢個數字嚟嘅 exactly 係。
但係第6題唔係咯，第6題
係啦，第6題要頭先我冇講你做嘅，第6題咧呢個數應該要 correct to 2DP 嘅呢個。
咁冇嘅話就唔使，有嘅話就要。
冇乜嘢 ，sorry。
即係好似第7題佢係啱啱好嘅。
係啊，第7題啱啱好就唔使㗎啦，第7題啱啱好㗎嘛。有 exact number 當然最好 exact number 啦，但係如果冇 exact number 就要 correct 咯。係啦。
好。
OK， 好，係咯，剩翻啲時間就做 quiz 啦，同埋睇下see if you have any questions 啊。OK。咁我哋下堂講埋佢啦，咁就咧next week we will learn the very last section of this chapter, and then we will go to the chapter 4 here. Go to chapter 4.等我書包先啦，嚟到。
我做完啦啲飯。
做完啦。好啊。
最多唔加住。
好啊。
你呢個翻去做咗佢，如果有時間就。
OK，得啦，咁樣啦噃。哎呀，有問題再問。哇，OK，OK，OK，OK。你係咪翻去打功夫灌籃喎？唔係功夫灌籃咩？嗰個唔係，嗰個咩？嗰個唔係叫咩灌籃咩？嗰個唔係。
哦，我之前嗰個灌籃高手啊。
係灌籃高手。
哇，好耐。
而家玩咩？而家？
玩即係玩。
好，see you tomorrow。跟住聽日帶翻份 quiz 翻嚟俾我。OK，Elite class 嘅話可以留，但我哋陣間4點鐘開始。